Well, welcome to Everglades National Park. My name is Ryan Meyer. I've been a ranger here for about 2 years, and this is an amazing place. It's a vast, vast place as well. A wilderness that encompasses 1.5 million acres. But you can see a glimpse of that wilderness right here where I'm standing at a place called Royal Palm. It's a place during the winter months especially, from roughly November to April. You can see dozens of alligators, you can see wading birds, fish, turtles, an incredibly diverse array of wildlife in one small area. As you drive down the main park road, you'll see signs for lots of short, easy trails. Most are about 1/2 mile apiece, and most are boardwalk trails, so very easy, accessible, and fun for the whole family. One of the best things about coming to the park through the Homestead entrance or passing by the Ernest Cove Visitor Center and driving from here all the way to Flamingo is that you can literally see every habitat type that we have here in the park. Right now in the Everglades, and it's just the beginning of February now, but from December all the way through April, Everglades National Parks hosts an amazing array of migratory birds, especially water birds that come to the park feeding and even nesting this time of year. When we think a little bit about how the Everglades works, right now this is the dry season here in February, and so the water levels are low across the park. That concentrates fish into small areas. So if you're going to raise a new family of hungry chicks, you'd probably rather do it when the food is concentrated rather than when it's spread out across hundreds of miles of Everglades. So here in the park you'll see lots of alligators. In fact, sometimes even on the way to the park you're going to see lots of alligators, especially around State Road 41. Alligators live primarily in fresh water. I say primarily because, of course, wildlife doesn't follow the rules many times that we set forth for them. So you will find alligators in brackish water, or a little bit salty water sometimes. But the brackish water, the salty water, is primarily the domain of the American crocodile. And these creatures live only here in the very, very southern tip of Florida. They are more rare to see than alligators, but you can see them down in Flamingo. You know, the park is home to thousands of species, and for the most part, we let nature take its course. You know, if an animal is being chased by another animal, about to become dinner, we don't interfere. That's nature, and all these animals here in the park, even if they're right next to the trail, they're not tame, they're not our pets. They're on their own to find their food and survive in this landscape. The only exception are endangered species. We do monitor closely and at times intervene in the lives of endangered species, but it's pretty rare. I think it's mostly a monitoring effort and trying to restore the habitat that works best for those endangered species. So for example, the Florida panther. Very, very few Florida panther here in Everglades National Park. Scientists tell us maybe around 8 cats. That's it. Now in Big Cypress north of us, there's many more, maybe 30, maybe 50 cats in that area. So quite a few more to the north, but not many here in the southern part of the Everglades. Before humans arrived, this ecosystem, what we call the Greater Everglades ecosystem, started around Lake Okeechobee. In fact, even a little farther north in the Kissimmee area, just south of Orlando. Water, fresh water from rainwater percolating into the ground, into this rock in Florida called limestone, begins to flow south, both above ground and even underground in that limestone that holds water and allows water to move through it. Incredibly slow. One drop of water might move maybe 300 feet in one 24-hour period. That one drop of water from Lake Okeechobee might take almost 1 year to make it all the way to Florida Bay, to the tip of Florida and into the ocean. That flow of water, that river of grass or that freshwater flow has been altered. Now Most of the water, in fact, we can now say all of the water that flows from the north is in control of people. We control every drop that flows north through water control structures, gates, canals, and much of that water goes straight out into the ocean. As you think about activities, whether it's in your backyard, if you live here, or if you're from across the country or across the world, there's lots and lots of things to do here in the park. I would definitely check out our website, nps.gov/ever. That'll give you a lot of information about what's available to do here. But you can certainly enjoy, again, fishing and hiking, biking, canoeing, wildlife viewing, just lots and lots to do here. You can also give us a call, 305-242-7700, and we have some friendly folks that'll help you kind of sketch out your trip